Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Corey here, or Impact Ace, back again with another life story for you guys today. And today we're going to be talking about the time I walked in on my house being robbed. It's a pretty weird and scary story, to be quite honest. I was pretty idiotic for what I did, but at the same time, I hope you guys do enjoy. Make sure to hit the like button already, just because it helps the channel grow. I'm trying to get up to 50 subscribers on this new channel within the next 2 to 3 weeks, so let's fight for that and try to get to that point soon. So make sure to hit that like button if you're new, subscribe, and let's get into the story. This took place in the 7th grade, so my parents normally would work until like 5 or 6 in the afternoon, and I had 2 older brothers. One was in college at this point, but the other was in high school, so he would normally watch me once I got home, just in case anything happened for some reason, I needed someone there. Any reason at all, he was there just in case. My parents really had no need to worry because we lived in a pretty good area, and at the same time, I normally was home alone quite a lot. I didn't really have a problem with being home alone. So this day in particular, my brother went home with someone else on the bus and decided to go over to a friend's house and was like, "You'll be fine, don't worry about it." And my mom's like, "Yeah, you're gonna be fine. If you need a snack or anything, just quickly make one. Don't make a mess." And I was like, "Alright, sounds good." So I get off the bus around like 3 and I'm starting to walk up my hill. And I noticed that my garage door is slightly up more than usual. So like it was a little bit open, but not to the point where it was like suspicious, but it was still like, what the hell? Like that's kind of creepy, especially being a 7th grader. You're not really thinking like, oh my god, someone somehow lifted it up and slid under. You're not thinking that. So I walk up my driveway and I can start to hear a sound that sounds like my alarm system. I'm like, shit, I need to hurry up and go turn this off. So I run up, and not being the smart kid I am, because in the 7th grade you're not really thinking about this, especially when you live in a good area and live around a bunch of people at 3 in the afternoon, you're not expecting your house to be robbed. So I quickly finish opening up the garage, I go inside and I turn off the alarm system, and I noticed for some reason it just seemed creepy, like I felt like someone was in my presence. So after I turned off the alarm system, I was like, alright, let me go downstairs, go play some video games for a little bit, then I'll start doing homework. So I'm about to walk down the stairs when I notice that our downstairs door is just wide open. It's never wide open. Our mom literally will kill us if we leave that door open, simply because it looks ugly, to be quite honest, the way it was set up. So she always had it closed unless we are down there, and it's always closed when we come home from school, so there was no reason and it should have been open. Then finally in my head, I put 2 and 2 together and I was like, holy shit, someone's in my house. I kid you not, I didn't run out of the house, didn't do anything. I grab a knife and I go downstairs. And let me tell you this, what's a fat 7th grade 13-year-old Cheeto finger looking ass kid gonna do to stop a guy who's probably like 25, 30 years old, who most likely has robbed a house before if he's robbing in a good neighborhood? So my dumbass goes down the stairs. I still have my backpack on and everything. I have a little knife. I'm all shriveled up in a ball, like getting ready to shank someone, almost like I'm in like Alcatraz, just going after lives. So I walk down the stairs and I noticed that the window, so in my basement it was partially underground since it was on a hill, so I had like these little windows where you could see just at the very top of the, right before the ceiling, it was like those really small windows. Most of you guys probably know what I'm talking about. One of those was open and I was like, holy shit. And I mean, it wasn't open from someone like pushing open the door, like unscrewing it or something like that. I mean, a rock had to have gone through it or something. It was clean cut open, and I was thinking to myself, holy shit, someone was just in here and they left. So I quickly run upstairs and I go to the front door to run upstairs to my room. So when you come out of my basement door, you'd have to go like right past the front door in order to go upstairs and get to my room. So I run past the front door, and as I'm running past to go up to my room to lock the door with a knife and call my mom, I noticed someone just sprinting across my neighbor's yard, and I'm thinking, holy shit, oh my god. So I quickly run outside. Yes, stupid again. Why run outside when the robber is outside, who just robbed my home and knows I'm in there? So I decided, yeah, why not run outside? The second I get outside, I run to my neighbor's house and I start banging on their door. And then my mom absolutely freaked out the second I told her, and she started to laugh, but it was like one of those nervous laughs. Ha, ha, ha. It was like one of those, and you're like, oh shit. So she found it to be an absolutely idiotic thing. She's like, what made you think the second that someone's in there to continue going in? And the cops ended up showing up, and for some reason they decided to pull their guns again and go inside, sorry, not again, pull their guns and go inside my house to double check that someone's not in there again. Like, I'm pretty sure I just double checked that someone wasn't in my home when I went in there, and they could have beat the shit out of some 13-year-old Cheeto finger Call of Duty playing little cunt. But yeah, that's how that ended up, and my mom yelled at me and said, never go in if you hear the alarm system going off. But you know, I was more or less worried about the cops showing up, so I was like, shit, I better turn it off. So I quickly ran and turned it off. And that's the moral of the story, kids. Don't, if you're a 13-year-old chubby little fat kid trying to run around trying to be like goddamn 007 James Bond type shit, don't grab a knife and go into your basement looking for a goddamn robber like me, because I'm dumb. So anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter to see all my funny tweets, make sure to follow me. Once again, it's been your boy Corey here, or Impact Ace. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.